China is a fascinating economy. I mean, double-digit growth for so many years, still growing, although it's slowing down. Trouble is, part of it is very wealthy, most of it is still poor. They don't have the foundations of a true free market economy. They don't have independent judiciary. They don't have the same corporate accountability as we do. They have an enormous amount of corruption, often involving Communist Party officials who take a cut of this and a cut of that. It's simply a risky place to do business because it doesn't have the foundations of property rights and economic liberty as we have elsewhere. But in this mix, there's a lot of room for scams and schemes. There's a lot of get-rich schemes. A lot of peasants are putting their few first-earned dollars into the stock market with really nothing more than hunches to go. There's a huge real estate bubble. I think China has a lot of troubles, and we haven't seen the end of that story yet. But in this corrupt bubble environment with low transparency and no accountability, the idea of carbon trading naturally has caught on. I mean, imagine trading the right to emit carbon dioxide. We emit carbon dioxide every time we breathe. Anytime we burn coal, oil, gas, anything like that, we emit carbon dioxide. Imagine this bizarre, unaccountable fantasy economy where we all trade credits with each other for the right to exhale or emit carbon dioxide. Naturally, that is a dream come true for everyone with their finger in the pile from a corruption point of view or a scamming point of view. I mean, I know what it's like when you buy or sell a barrel of oil or a bushel of wheat. You actually get something, but buying and selling carbon credits, it doesn't make any sense, which is why the market for carbon is collapsing. It's just a scheme and a scam. Look at these recent headlines. Carbon prices collapse. That's in the American interest. China's climate pledge is in doubt as carbon markets flop. That's from Reuters yesterday. Of course, it's not just a scam on people in the market. It's trying to tax other people who refuse to be part of the scam and drawing them in. Here's my favorite headline. This is from Xinhua, the Chinese state news agency. UN chief urges rich nations to deliver $100 billion per annum to climate funding. That's really what it's about. Sure, cap and trade is a bit of a hornswoggle itself, but if they can get $100 billion a year from Western jurisdictions, then there's just all the more to go around. You know what scares me the most about this? Not that it's more corruption eroding whatever genuine market strength there is in China, but that China is actually being held up as a role model for the West in terms of environmentalism. We've heard Justin Trudeau say he admires China's approach to global warming, but it's not just him. Andrew Leach, the University of Alberta professor, believes in China's cap and trade policy. He was just hired by Alberta's NDP government to devise their carbon tax cap and trade scheme. The fact that Andrew Leach, as you can see even in this Twitter tweet here, finds China's example so inspiring is deeply disturbing to me, not just on a philosophical level, but really asking the question, how much of that $100 billion a year is Andrew Leach going to recommend Alberta taxpayers cover? For TheRebel.media, I'm Ezra Levance.